the best word I can say, but will describe this was boom.
Yes. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What a night.
In it, I know. Had to celebrate.
Yeah, we can see it.
You
know what Will's like.
Mashed.
Yeah, you know what Will's like. When something's going good, he has to have a drink or two.
I'm looking a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, of course. So, for those who don't know, welcome to London Scousers. For me, myself, and Will. Yeah, we had it was a tough game against Arsenal away.
Was it? Was it?
It might have not been tough, but we made it tough for ourselves. So, well, anyway, we won 2-0. And
Definite game of two halves.
Yeah, definitely. Because in the first, but basically, we're going to start with, well, in the first half, I think we was a bit leggy. We weren't really in it. Arsenal did what they could do. They obviously
they just contained us.
Yeah, they
contained
contained
us to a few chances. They're playing at home. They're on a good form. They're undefeated in 5.
Yeah.
So
Can you turn up your mic a little bit, please?
Oh, turn up my mic
a little bit. Sound a little bit.
Hang on. I thought I was booming. So technical difficulties.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
My deep, sensual voice. I'd have thought actually morning voice, I'd be like sound like Barry White anyway.
No, of course. But yeah.
Right. As I was saying. So yeah. Arsenal a good run of form. They're playing at theirs, they're playing at the Emirates. So yeah, I'd expect the first half they kind of contained us without them making too many chances.
No, they didn't make too many chances.
But their outstanding players, that Martinelli. That boy's good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He tore Trent a new one.
He showed Trent. Yeah, Trent. You know the only time Trent got him, he only got him at the end when the match was nearly finished.
Yeah,
because obviously it was 2-0.
Martinelli is really, really good. Good fast feet, and I think he's just been called into the Brazilian squad as well. He was.
Is he Brazilian? I didn't even know that.
He's Brazilian. He's just been recently just been called into Brazilian squad. So he's giving us trouble on one side, and then Saka is playing quite well on the other side. But yeah, we had the best chance, I think, of the half.
Yeah. They didn't even have a shot on target in the first half.
No, exactly. They didn't even create anything. They stifled us, 100% true. Virgil had a header that was saved well by Ramsdale. And besides that, the first half, I wouldn't say boring, but neither team really got into rhythm.
No, Arsenal were in better rhythm. Blatantly, they were.
Yeah, but they didn't look like they were going to...
Yeah, it was just the final third, but everywhere else, in the middle of the park, they had us.
Yeah, but there's no rhythm. There's no, end product. So
that's what I said. They didn't have no end product, but I'm just saying, them starting the passes from the back, bringing it to the midfield, to the front, they had all of that. It's just the end product.
Yeah, but there's no real rhythm.
Yeah, they had rhythm. They had more rhythm in their game than us, blatantly. We was legged. We was losing the ball a lot. No. We was losing the ball a lot.
Because we had no rhythm.
That's what I'm saying. So they had rhythm.
I wouldn't say Arsenal had rhythm. They stifled us, and they were trying their long balls to get behind our back four. But neither team did I say, they got a nice bit of rhythm, passenger play.
No, but they look better than us in the first half.
Scoring. Well, yeah, it doesn't mean they got rhythm. Just because they look better than us doesn't mean look at rhythm. What they did was they stifled us without themselves looking particularly.
Nah, but I think they had a little bit of rhythm. It's just that they just didn't have end product. That's all it was.
No, I disagree. I just thought we kind of cancelled each other out in midfield.
We didn't cancel each other out because they were getting their upper hand in midfield in the first half, blatantly.
I don't see.
You see, at half time, the pundits have said the same thing. A few other Liverpool fans and whatnot that I found out said the exact same thing. We was legged.
It's so weird. And
that's what made it easier for Arsenal.
I believe it's like talk sports. So you got people phoning in, and straight after the match, they were talking saying, "No, Arsenal matched Liverpool in the first half. Yes, they stifled us without them themselves creating much chances. So I wouldn't say they're going to. You got two teams cancelling each other out. Basically.
Nah, I disagree.
So clearly
I disagree. I just think it's because of us. We weren't in it. Do you know how many times we gave the? Did you watch the match? Was you watching
Yeah,
that?
two teams close each other down.
But Arsenal hardly lost the ball. We was losing the ball a lot.
So what
A
happened in the final
lot.
third?
It was frustrating.
What happened in the
The
final third?
end product was crap. The first half was terrible.
Why?
Because there was nothing. We had nothing.
Us or them?
No, not Arsenal. Us.
How many shots did they have on target?
Yeah, we had the shot on target, but I'm saying,
How many shots?
but that's all we had. Yeah, but that's all we had.
Yes, I'm asking you. Is Arsenal better than us at the first half? How many shots did they have on target?
No, Arsenal were blatantly better than us in the first half.
What? How many shots did they
They
have
had
on
none,
target?
but they were blatantly better than us. They were still better than us. Having shot on target doesn't mean that you're better than you had a better game.
Well, kind of is an indicator.
Nah, it doesn't mean that sometimes.
You're at home.
I'm just saying that Arsenal look better than us. That's it.
No, I disagree. I'm even looking at it now.
So you're saying that we played better than Arsenal in the first half?
No, I'm saying we matched each other.
Nah.
I'm saying in the first half we matched each other, and in the second half we were superior. They cancelled us out. We cancelled them out.
Yeah.
And we had more shots on target in the first half than they did.
Yeah, of course. But I'll just say they were better than us.
In what regard?
They were blatantly better than us. They had more. They had more aggression. They had more hunger. Yeah, their intensity was blatantly higher than us. We looked like we just weren't in it. But like I said, because Arsenal didn't have the end product, so obviously that took away the way they were playing. But they still were a bit better than us because we wasn't.
Yeah, no,
we didn't. And then what happened? I'll tell you where it all changed for us. I'll tell you. Yeah.
Go on.
It wasn't even the substitutes yet. I'll tell you where it started from.
We scored before the substitution.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you where it started from. It's when Klopp got the substitutes ready. And I think the players realised that, Salah and who else? Firmino were coming on.
Yes.
And then from then, our level went up. It did, Will. And what happened? Because even, what's his name? He nearly gave away a goal. Like Thiago, when he passed the ball back to the defence, yeah? So obviously our keeper saved that. And then as soon as the subs lined up, that's where the change was. Because then after, Thiago done a nice pass ball, and Jota managed to get the ball. He stayed on his feet and he scored. That's where it was. Because I said to myself, Jota's coming off. Yeah, he's blatantly coming off.
Jota was invisible.
Yeah, and I was thinking the next person will come up. It will either be Thiago or oh God, how can I forget his name? I'm so passionate right now. Diaz. I thought it was going to be Thiago or Diaz that was going to come off. Yeah, and I was right. It was one of them. It was Jota and Diaz. That's what I thought. And I thought
your theory could hold water. I don't personally think that's the case, but
I think that's the case because sometimes that happens when the players are playing and they know that they're not having a good game and they actually see that couple of your other top boys are coming on. It's gonna get them like, oh God, that looks like I might be coming off, and that's what happened. But Jota did score; it worked. So that's the way I see it.
Okay, I'm now going to explain to you how I saw.
Right.
In the second half, we were becoming more dominant. I think it's just coincidental that we scored just as they were about to sub because they saw Mo Salah and Roberto Firmino warming up.
Yeah.
But I don't. But it's possible. I can't say for sure that didn't impact them. More regards to the first half, I thought two teams cancelling each other out without creating any chances. They limited us to one header from Van Dijk. The outstanding player of the first half, I would have to say, was Martinelli. He looked really, really good, and he was giving Trent a torrid time. Saka was quite good as well. But again, saying that, they did have a near chance.
Martinelli was better.
Martinelli went down the wing, went past Trent, and did the ball cross the face of our goal, and Arsenal couldn't connect. But I wouldn't say on the passage of play in the first half that Arsenal were better. That's I to say it's just about even.
I wouldn't say that. I disagree.
The second half, whether they'd saved energy from the first half or the manager's given them utter rollicking, or I don't know, maybe Arsenal might be tired from the intensity of the first half. I don't know. But we kept the ball better. We found more space and just looked a bit more threatening. I thought we controlled the game better in the second half.
Yeah, but I'll say more. I'll say more after the goal, because even before the goal, it looked like we was doing the exact same thing.
No, I don't
Nah,
think
we
so.
blatantly was, because I was making up my noise. I was not gonna make up my noise for nothing. I was like, "What's going on? We're doing the same thing."
You are easily insultable.
We was doing the same thing
Okay,
just
okay.
before the goal. That's what I saw. And then obviously, like I said, when the substitutes like I said, "Yep," and I'm thinking, "Wow, Klopp's doing it early." I said, "Yeah, this is what's needed because we're not doing nothing." That's why he done the subs. He saw that right, it's not happening for certain players. So now he got the subs ready. I don't know, for some reason it seemed to just spark up a couple players. The move was done, and we got a goal.
Well, to be fair,
That was it.
Thiago played a through ball to Jota, but only because they only worked. Because if you watch the replay, Sadio Mane made a run that pulled away one of the Arsenal players.
Doesn't matter.
That
It
left
still
the
worked,
space.
didn't it?
No. Just
It
saying,
still worked.
Just saying. And that helped Thiago pass the ball to Jota and great goal. And it was a bit surprising because first half he was invisible. He was totally invisible, and then that allowed Jota to score, but he still got subbed. But then by your theory, if then the manager's thinking, oh, they've picked up, why not let them stay on the pitch for a bit longer?
No, because he still sees that in this game, this game wasn't for Jota and Diaz. Because they were getting run right. Every time they got the ball, especially Jota, he just kept losing it. He couldn't hold it, nothing. So even though he scored a goal, it's brilliant, but it's not the game for him. It's not the game for him.
Yes, but your theory is that they picked up their game once they saw the subs.
Yeah, they picked. Yes? The game picked up a bit.
Then why take him off?
No, but it's because of what he saw in the first half and the second half. It doesn't mean because he scored because when he scored the goal, it doesn't mean that he's had a good game.
No, that's
what I'm saying.
But strikers do that. Strikers
but
a rubbish
of course,
game
of course. But when he done the sub, it still worked for him. So you can't really criticize that. It still worked because Firmino comes on.
No, I'm criticizing your logic.
Nah. Why would you criticize the logic?
Well, because you're saying, right, the players saw the subs and picked up their game.
Yeah.
Well, then why take him off?
Why take him off?
Yeah,
because like I said, he hasn't played well in the whole game.
Yes, but he's obviously improved to score the goal because you're saying
he saw the subs, he picked up his game. Yeah, and certain players picked up their game. Yeah, then why take them off? Yeah, but then still think about it like this: if we scored a goal, then this is when team management comes into the play because is it team manager or man management? Did I say it right? Right. So even because Jota scored, even if he scored like even 10 minutes or 50 minutes after, he might still have done that sub because then he needs players that can hold the ball more. Because if we're winning 1-0, then we need players that can hold the ball so that we don't lose it as much, so we can slow down the pace of the game. Yeah? So obviously, him still putting on Firmino still worked.
Why would you? No, because that's not logical. Why would you put on two? If that's the case, why would you put on two strikers?
Two strikers.
If you want to slow the pace down, as you say, hold up the ball.
Yeah.
Surely you'd put in midfield players. You're not going to put in two strikers.
Yeah, it could be. I just believe that. I just believe that's my belief of the match. The match was
fair enough.
No, my belief in the match was that what I saw until the goal, we was absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
I agree with you.
Absolutely rubbish. And I'm saying just from them players standing up, getting ready, Salah and Firmino, it just seemed to just made them think, because some players, if they see that, they know they're going to come off. They know that they had a crap game.
Well, yes, but I'm just saying to you, if that's the case...
Yeah, but that's what players do. Yeah, but Will, we know that. This is what players do. When they notice something, they seem to just turn on the game and turn off the game. It happens all the time.
By that logic, you just...
but it happens all the time.
Fine. You just have Mo Salah and Firmino keep warming up and down the pitch and let them play. Me personally, I'd have let them play for another 10, 15 minutes.
But it don't matter. But even though that Jota scored a goal, he's still looking at the whole match thinking that the game is... Arsenal are being physical, innit? So with the game against... Right. Jota can't handle it. So even though he scored the goal, he can't handle it. So he's going to take him off. He must have thought, it don't matter what's going to happen, I'm still taking off Jota. And I'm taking off Diaz.
But the fact, maybe, because he's subbed in regardless. But me personally, I would have let him stay on. He's got the buzz, he's got the goal, he's got his scoring foot on.
Yeah, but
Me personally, I'd let him on for.
That's fine, but he didn't. He took him off, and it still worked for us.
Right
so, do you get what I'm saying?
Roberto Firmino.
That's what I'm saying.
No, what you're saying is that
no, but I'm telling you, don't understand how these players work, bruv.
No, what? No, you're saying just the mere sight of seeing the two subs warming up galvanized Jota and Thiago. And
I believe that it just kind of it
gave a kick up the bum.
Yeah, it just done a little like it just gave them something like to say raw because Jota knows. Yeah, because Jota must have thought. Because think of it, Will, if you're playing. Even if it was your badminton, imagine you had subs or whatever, and you know that you haven't really been playing well. Yeah.
Yes.
Then and then you seen Ross, Salah, and Firmino's wearing up. You know that it's gonna be one of you lot, innit? You know that. So then you're thinking, raw.
Yeah, but if I would say, well, if my partner suddenly just picked up his game because he sees he's gonna be subbed, then I'd say, well, let's see this through. Give him
but players do that. That's what I'm saying. Players do that. They turn on and turn off games.
So what you're saying then?
They do that. They do that sometimes.
So what you are saying is that Jota saw he is going to be subbed. It made him score the goal because thinking, "Well, I'm going to come off," and had Salah,
I think he had a bit of luck on his side at the same time.
Explain.
With the goal, because the keeper should have saved that. Really.
Well, I think he was probably not expecting to be attacked on the near side post, and because I've rewound it and watched it again. Actually, I've just watched it again now. And I think he underestimated the power because he's dived to his right and tried to stop him with his hand.
Yeah, but his foot, his positioning in it, and his foot. By the time he realised,
I mean, it's a weak goal for a goalkeeper.
It is a weak goal. That's what I'm saying.
It's been him near side post.
Yeah.
He's probably thought, he's probably going to go far side post.
Yeah,
and no, because it's a very tight angle that Jota's able to score the goal.
Yeah, of course.
And it's low ball, and it's gone basically through the goalkeeper's hand. So that means a great goal. So, but yeah, goalkeeper waits for he's going to go far side as opposed to near side.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. But I wouldn't say it was all Jota because remember, Thiago's the man that's got the vision for the certain passes.
Well,
and then Jota,
like I said, Thiago had the ball in midfield.
Yeah.
In front of him were a few Arsenal players. Sadio Mane made a run that pulled away some Arsenal players, and then there's a gap through the middle. So there's a
Thiago saw it straight away.
Jota. Yeah. Jota took his chance.
Yeah,
and scored.
Timed his run to perfection.
Then he was subbed minutes after, fine. And then Salah came on, and Roberto Firmino came on, and 6 minutes later, Firmino scored.
Yeah,
and he
created that goal because he won back the ball. He started it off
Gabriel.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's what was needed because that's what was needed because Firmino's that type of player that can hold the ball. And he will go for it back. So that's what was needed. That's all. And he's a stronger player than Jota.
Well, we'll never know because Jota might have gone on to score a hat-trick. We can never know.
Yeah, we don't know. But it worked, innit? It worked.
Yes, it
That's
worked.
the main thing.
Fresh legs, which is true. And it just shows our wealth of riches from the bench.
No, of course. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it goes back to that. The manager already wasn't happy with the first half. He started the second half. You know that Klopp doesn't do subs that early. He does not do subs that early. So he must have saw something in the second half, which I saw, that he just thought, no, enough's enough.
Actually, I'm thinking, when's the... So actually, so quite early because that's right. He subbed.
It's like 50-something minute.
54 minutes.
Yeah.
So Jota boy came off
about a minute after.
Yeah, because Firmino scored in 62 minutes. So generally, he does sub a bit later.
Yeah.
But I didn't think... I mean...
That's what I'm telling you, Will. That's what Klopp saw. He saw what I saw, blatantly. That's why he done it because he doesn't sub like that.
I thought we were better in the second half, as I was saying again.
Yeah, after the goal.
No,
after the goal. It can't be.
No,
so if we was better than before the goal, why did he make the sub then? Why was he ready to make the sub?
No, he might just not. No,
because he didn't see anything. He should have just done it at he should have done it at half time.
No.
Come on, Will. You know the game.
No, you're not listening. He only subbed strikers. So just because the strikers, he clearly thought the strikers weren't scoring. He didn't sub anyone else. He didn't sub the midfield. He didn't sub the he only subbed two
but he didn't sub them because he's thinking. He didn't sub them because he's thinking, oh, they're not scoring. I want them to score within 10 minutes. Because, like you said, Jota did score. No, but Jota did score. It was just, it wasn't. I know, but it wasn't because of him scoring or not. It's just the performance. Because Arsenal were being physical, he saw that they couldn't handle it. That's as simple as that. I'm telling you, Will. Yeah, I know he scored, but I'm saying he could. Yeah, no, he couldn't handle it through the whole game. Through the whole game, before he scored, he was non-existent.
I accept this.
Right,
this
so that's what I'm saying. So he's already made up his mind. He's thinking, all right, you scored, brilliant. But he's still going to take him off because he feels that the physical side is not going to change in his game. Because Arsenal are just on top on the physical side. That's why. Same with Diaz. Diaz, I wouldn't say he got physically outmaneuvered more than Jota. I just think because he's new and it was that kind of physical game, it might have been bit too much. Remember, he's still learning about the Premier League at the moment. So that was still a good substitute. That's understandable. Do you get what I'm saying? But Jota knows the Premier League and he weren't really handling it.
It's interesting that we see it. So I guess that's what makes debating.
No, of course. I would like to know what the viewers think.
Angles. But yeah, because I don't see it as that. I mean, okay. So I listened to the radio, and one Arsenal fan phoned in and said, "We totally outclassed Liverpool in the first half." And even the commentator,
I wouldn't say they outclassed us. I would just say they were on top.
He said what I'm thinking. No, you didn't outclass them. You matched Liverpool in the first half. Two teams that stifled each other. They matched us.
But the reason why it looked like they matched is because our intensity was down. We had no urgency. 100%. We had no urgency, Will. We was losing the ball. It's easier to look in power or look
the build was slower in the first half. True.
Very slow.
And like I said, and our strikers weren't basically Jota would look non-existent.
Yeah.
I didn't know where he was. So, but that's not to say that Arsenal were much better.
I didn't say they were much better. I said they were a bit better because of they had the intensity. The intensity there, like I said, the only bit that Arsenal were lacking was the final ball. That was all. That's it. That's all.
I just think both teams got bogged down in the midfield, to be fair.
No, but the midfield, I think they were winning that battle.
Actually,
they were winning that battle.
What? Because
they were winning that battle.
Hang on. They had more success when they had the long balls, where they tried to get behind our back four, and down the wing with Martinelli, who's a stand-up player, and then Saka as well on the other side, who had some little bit of success, but then come the second half, it wasn't completely one-sided, but we were closing them down. We were trying to get the ball up quicker. We just, I might concede a point. Maybe less. We played with more urgency in the second half.
Yeah, more in the second half. Yeah.
But is that maybe Arsenal?
Do you know what? I actually was thinking, is it a tactical thing that he was told that they were told that I know you're a bit tired, but we've got to play this match. Arsenal are going to be on it. Let's just even though Arsenal are going to have more urgency, contain it. See how it goes, because then obviously we will have more energy for the second half. Because as you can see in the second half, because in the second half,
ride the storm. First half, they're playing at home. They're on good form. It might seem, but that's a very risky game. That's a very, very.
It is a risky game. It is very risky. No, of course, I didn't say it is. I said that I was thinking that because of the way we was playing. It was a thought in my mind. So
it turns out we played them in the Carabao Cup. We've played 6 more games than them.
Yeah.
So yes, we've had we're tough. Not tough, but yes, it's entirely.
And Arsenal they started to tire as the second half was the latter stage. They were tiring because obviously all that effort that they put on
work to keep closing us down and so on and so forth. And if they're not used to it, I mean, yes, they'd be winning, but who would they be winning against?
Yeah, that's it.
Then they come and play against us, and
of course,
our football is high intensity. But maybe you're right. Maybe the manager said, first tough, ride it out. Don't kill yourselves. Let them wear themselves out for the. It's entirely possible.
It could be. This is speculation. We're saying. We're not saying that's what it is.
We don't know.
Possibility. We're just judging on the way the game was. Yeah, that's it.
It was a game of two halves.
That's it. You know how it goes as usual. We're running out of time. Always controversial between me and Will, but that's what makes the podcast. So he's got his views. I've got my views. So we would like to know what you think. Just put your comments in the description. As usual, like and subscribe.
And just
share
accept
the
that
link.
I'm right.
Yeah, yeah. Share the link. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will see both sides anyway, innit? So
No, of course they will.
we will see how that pans out, and yeah, we'll bring on the next match. We got FA Cup, and then
Sunday, Nottingham Forest.
yeah, that's it. Because the
And
Premier
then
League
international
after the league games this weekend, I think most of the teams are playing catch up
International break. There's a
on
way.
on their games, because I mean some of them are still need to catch up on the amount of games played. Then yeah, we have international break for 2 weeks. Do you think that the break is the right time to come in, or do you think? What do you think?
No,
Maybe
not for us, 'cause
it might
we've
rest
got
some of our
momentum.
players. It might do. If we're talking about that,
How many? No, but most of our teams are all internationals.
yeah,
So they'll
it's
all,
true.
they'll all be going away. We don't
Oh, yeah,
have
and
many
they got to
teams.
do all the traveling and all of that, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
exactly.
could take it out
We
of
don't
them,
have
innit?
many in our squad that
Yeah.
don't play.
Well, we'll see how that pans
unfortunately.
out, because some players might not go. So
But Man
it
City
all
will be the
depends.
same as well. So the most they're playing
Yeah,
is
yeah,
going to be
yeah, of course.
international. So
Yeah.
there you go.
All right, cool. As usual, like and subscribe from me, myself, and Will. We're out of here. Take care.
are.
We will see you in Nottingham for
There
the
you go.
for the FA Cup. All right.
Take it
See
easy.
you later. Peace.